So this week has been pretty savage with the wind.
So good start to a new training block, out in all the wind. Can you tell I got a tailwind a little bit at the moment? I need to make sure the wrist hairband supply is on point. So it's Tuesday and the lovely Vicky has come for a socially distanced run. We got Harry in the buggy. He loves the buggy run. So yeah, more miles. Still easing back into it. I've just overtaken Vicky. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, I'm just like, go forward. She's like, forward where? But yeah, less run, less company, mixing up the running. I've also had to run with the buggy for most of my runs. In fact, yeah, I think all of them apart from Monday. Matt's been ill, which has thrown a spanner in the works. Kind of makes you realise how much we work as a team. We work as a team really well, and we help each other out with childcare, with other things, and this week he has been out of action, so it has meant a really tough week for him, obviously, because he's poorly. It did involve a test to a COVID drive-through, which was a surreal experience, just to make sure. I mean, he was diagnosed with something else, but anyway, just to make sure that he didn't have COVID, which he didn't. That came back negative, thankfully, really quick. Thank you. So yeah, he's been out of action, spending days in bed with a fever. It's not been very nice. But it has meant that Harry has had to come on the buggy runs with me, which is fun, and I do love it. It's just been really tough in the wind, and there's been lots of wind. But anyway, it's all miles. It gets Harry out. He loves it. He's done some asleep, some awake. And yeah, just getting it done. Wednesday, hump day, 1st of July, new month, and just get past the mower. Yeah, so just out for some miles with Harry. Why not? I think tomorrow is session day. I'm trying to persuade coach for session day. But yeah, this is lush. Don't know if Harry's awake or not. Are you awake? You awake? So I have literally just got back from a run to a delivery. The Freestyle Libre. Also this week I got delivery of the Freestyle Libre. Now I'm not really going to go into it now because I want time to kind of get used to it. Also it's quite a specific thing, so it's more for diabetic runners. But I'm really hoping that this will help my running, because I know when I've got bad control or my sugars aren't okay and I'm not understanding them, it really affects my running. So fingers crossed. I've got the sensor on now, it's here, but it's going to be revolutionary for me, not just for running, but for overall glucose control, which has been a while since having Harry. But I will do that in a separate vlog because I know that it probably won't be of interest to a lot of you. It's just something else that I've got to juggle. You know, you got the kids, you got diabetes, you got this, you got that, whatever. Just whack it in there. So I have just done my first yoga Lattes class outside in the park, and it was so good. Oh, it was really, really nice. Bit of strength in there, stretching. Yeah, really good. And the weather improved for it. Even got to finish with back flipper. So it's session day. Just doing a warm up. And for my session this week, I've got Harry. And then oh man. Okay, so warm up done. Good company. And company. He's actually asleep. So yeah, session time. Because I got the buggy today, it's just a minute on, minute off. See where I go really, and it's just started raining. Fun times. They're not coming after us. All done. I lost count of how many reps I did, but it's hard because you can't pump both your arms when you're running with a buggy. So, but yeah, enjoyed that. What do you think of that, Harry? Did you sleep? Did you sleep? It must be amazing for Harry. He goes to sleep and then he wakes up, he's back home, doesn't even realise he's gone. Do you? So I'm back from my session. Before I went, I was at 15 and maintaining. Usually sessions send my sugar up, so I probably started a bit too high, but I'm not. It's not a video about glucose control because that's something I'm gonna have to work on. But anyway, so check glucose. Ta-da! So the wind is pretty savage again. Anybody else really fed up of wind? It's actually quite refreshing. But yeah, anyway, out for a recovery run after yesterday's session with the buggy. Still with the buggy. I could really do with Matt. Feeling better now. Makes it quite difficult with the buggy with the rain cover on. Kind of gotta hunker down. And when I'm trying to keep my heart rate below 140, it makes it a little bit more difficult. Never mind. Hi! Do you want to see the geese? Buggy. This week has just been getting in the miles, just doing a lot of easy stuff with my session as well, but just getting back into it after my off week. So next week is all about Race to the Stones, and I am doing a 100k distance over 7 days. I'm not doing it in one lump, and I'm not doing it as big long runs because I've worked hard to get to this point where I haven't, you know, I've built up so I'm strong and I haven't broken, and I don't want to break just for a challenge over a week. That's my thoughts on it. So my plan is to do lots of double days, split up the runs. I probably will do a longest run of a half marathon. Yeah, I'll do a half marathon, I think. But yeah, it's just going to be double runs and splitting up the runs into manageable chunks. And if I have to walk, I will walk. But I'm really hoping that I can run the 63 miles. It's all going to be done at an easy pace. You know, I'm queen of easy pace, so that shouldn't be a problem. No sessions next week. And aside from that, it's rest and recover well. But I will be showing you all, obviously, how it goes. And it will also be interesting for me to kind of be chucked in the deep end with the Libre and see what my blood sugars are doing. But yeah, really looking forward to it. There's lots of people taking part. And it's nice to do something, like work towards something during all of this with no races or anything else on. So that's really good. But anyway, short and sweet this week. Not a lot going on apart from wind, illness and buggies. So yeah, next week I will be sharing the video of my Race to the Stones week, see how that pans out. A couple of other vlogs coming up. I will be doing a Freestyle Libre and running one. Also, a lot of you have asked what equipment I use, what trainers I use. So I will be doing a vlog for that as well. And also there's a Q&A coming up with Matt when he is better, which will hopefully not be long because I would like to go and run without the buggy just a couple of times. But anyway, if you like the video, please do hit the like button. Even better, subscribe. I'd love it if you could subscribe and follow along. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting videos. Other than that, have a good week. And if you're taking part in the Race to the Stones week, good luck.